So, Henry, tell me a little bit about what Immortals is about.
Immortals is about the journey of a young man who's ostracised by society and motivated by a devastating personal loss, and with the guidance of an oracle and the Greek gods, unbeknownst to him, is forced to focus his rage and learn to fight for the greater good.
And Luke, tell me a little bit about your character.
I play Zeus, the king of the gods, who is an observer, sees what's going on Earth. He guides Theseus as a child. He comes to Earth and basically he provides the laws that govern Olympus and how the gods rule and don't get involved in the human problems that are occurring at the time. And he has to watch and allow Theseus to find his way as a leader of his people. It's a hard thing for him to do. He's like a father figure, almost, you know. So that's who he is. And he finally steps in, and he'll
gets all hands on.
All gets hands on. Yeah.
And tell me about Theseus.
Theseus. Okay.
Just did, didn't you?
Yeah. Basically, it's the same thing, really. But Theseus, his journey is basically from atheist to martyr throughout.
And Luke, how did you prepare for this role?
A lot of gym. There was a physical demand to all the roles, actually. We trained incredibly hard. I moved to Montreal 7 weeks prior to filming, and there was a lot of fight choreography that we learned. And Henry and I basically just lived like zoo animals. We were trained, we were fed, we were told when to sleep, told when to eat, told when to go to the gym. You know, that's what we did day in, day out for quite a few months. So there was, it's probably the hardest training and prep that I've ever done on a film, but very rewarding.
Yeah, very rewarding. There is a reward. As much as it hurts and it's painful as you're going through it, when you do wake up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you go, oh, okay, this is why I'm doing it. That makes sense. Okay.
And Henry, tell me about the audition and the casting process for you.
Very standard audition casting process. I went to meet Tarsem first of all, and he sold me this fantastic story with all the artwork and the concept art and the workings of his imagination, and did the first audition. Well, it wasn't even an audition really. That was just a general meeting, and then went straight to the screen test process. And he just took me from all levels of different ways to play that particular scene, I think just to test me, because the thing was so much in flux at the time, the story, that it could go in any direction. And he wanted to be sure that as an actor I could do whatever he required me to do as the story changed in its early stages. And so that was it, just a very intensive workshop basically for a screen test.
And for both of you guys, what is Tarsem like to work with?
He's great. I mean, I remember first meeting him in Los Angeles. We went for dinner, and he's just a really great guy. You know, he's got boundless buckets of enthusiasm, which he brings to set. What he brings with him, it's part of who he is. You know, it doesn't have to be just on set. It's not fake. He's a very sincere human being with a great personality. And brings it to set, and as an actor you feel like you have to match it, which is great.
And he's so good at his job too, so good. And so it's not just, he's a not really nice guy, but it was terrible what he did. He, as you said, perfect, you respect him and you enjoy spending time with him. So on those 14-hour days on a Friday, when you're just going, I want to stop now, I really want to stop, he keeps you going. Fantastic man to work with.